Okay, so good morning, people. How are you? Today,
Okay.
we are beginning with our podcast that is going to be a weekly podcast in which we are going to be discussing some topics. We're going to be answering some questions that concerns a lot of topics. Today, we are going to answer, or we're going to try to answer the question, what influences our diet? Okay, what influences our diet? Okay, and today I have here with me three students, and I want them to introduce themselves. Okay, so can you go ahead and introduce yourself, Paola, Alexis, and Vania?
Okay. um, I am. I don't know. Okay. I am Alexis. I have 14 years old, and I want respond the question today of today.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Alexis. Yeah, let's go with Paola. Yeah, introduce yourself. Yeah,
Hi, my name is Paola Jimenez Fermin. I'm from Salina Cruz, Oaxaca. I'm 14 years old.
very good. And last but not least, Vania.
Hi, my name is Vania del Carmen, and I'm from Salina Cruz, Oaxaca. I am 14 years old.
Very good. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead with our question. Okay, let's let's go on and dive into our topic. Okay, today we are answering the question: what influences our diet? Okay, and I want first Paola to begin with the participation. Okay, Paola, what influences our diet?
I think that eating healthy influence good health and ability to move, and every day, good or bad, has its effect.
Very good. Very good, Paula. Now let's go with Vanya. What do you think, Vanya? What influences our diet?
Mm, I think our diet greatly influence where we live, the customs that exist in that place. In some place, they have a very poor diet that leads to malnutrition, and in other countries, they have other foods that cause overweight and obesity.
Okay, very good. Very good, Vanya. That's a very profound perspective. Very good. Now let's go with Alexis. Alexis, what do you think? What
Mm,
influences our diet, Alexis?
what influences? I think that was very strange to him because it's something that depend on the person if it's good or bad. Uh, so normally, I think that is subjective of the people.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so does
Uh,
anyone have anything to say? Does anyone have anything left to say? Yes. Do you want to say something more, or is that it?
I don't know. I think that the health in Mexico is very fragile because all of the food have a lot of ingredients, a lot of fat, a lot of sugar, and etc. So it's very weird because Mexico have a lot of people that is that have a very uh, healthy problem for all the food that Mexico makes. So it is where I think that the new law that Oaxaca has it's maybe something weird, but it's justified because it's a real problem. It's something that affects to our life. So maybe it's something bad for the economy, but it's something for the healthy. So I think that is necessary.
Okay, thank you. Very good. Thank you. Paola, did you have anything to say? Yes. No? Okay. No, it's okay. Vania, do you have something else to say? No? Okay. So very good. Now, I think all of your points of view are important and they're very analytical. Okay. So we are talking about obesity. We are
Yeah,
talking about overweight. We're talking about malnutrition. We're talking
diabetes.
about the place where we live. Exactly. We're talking about the country where we live. In this case, Mexico. And it is important to acknowledge how our diets are affected by our culture too. Okay, so and how these, for example, how our minds work to make ourselves healthy. For example, you could think that eating a lot of sugar is healthy, but actually you are killing your body, right? You can think that eating a lot of Coca-Cola or Coke is healthy, or it doesn't matter if you eat a lot of, sorry, if you drink a lot of Coke, but it is not helpful for our bodies. Okay, but eating eating junk food or eating drinks, like a lot of sodas, is going to be affected by our culture, by our surroundings, by how we perceive the world, right? How we think we should be. You can think, okay, I am young. I am young. I'm still a teenager, so I can eat whatever I want, or I can drink whatever I want, and that is something that influences our diet. Okay, for example, we had, maybe we could have our birthdays, and we can eat a lot of junk food, a lot of fast food, pizzas, pasta, hamburgers, cake. Okay, and the the specific days or the specific times of a year influences
Uh,
how we
uh,
eat, right, Alexis?
I think that the people that eat in excess or eat a lot, maybe was to be more responsibility for your body, because it's something that have a lot of people that make problems, not just with with me or with something else. So it's something that he have a problem, but extern for the others, but not is
Yes,
the fault of the other. It is of yours.
yes,
So I
exactly.
think that it's really topic delicate, because
Yes,
it's
very good.
where it's
Yeah.
maybe it's a taboo thing, because the fact that the obesity is something that is you uh, weird. I don't know if that is bad, but weird. Something that I'll view and say, wow, this is a real problem, but I don't want view like a real problem.
Okay, very good. So, um, now that you brought that up about the taboo aspect of being fat or fat. Okay, I think that our culture here in the Isthmus of Tehuantepec is very tight about it. Okay, because being fat or being large sometimes means that you are healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
when you,
Someone be something bad or something really tiny. It's bad.
yeah,
Be a lot of fat or be more skinny that it's healthy is bad. The extreme of or bad. But it's something that I think that that is something take with think of my but I think that with the thing that inclusion maybe is something that have a bad view about the team, because the people think that it's something delicate, it's something that we not need talk about this, but it's something that in extreme is bad. So be some fat or some skinny not is bad, but is a problem when it's a problem that affect your healthy.
Okay,
It's
your
a
health.
something.
Very good. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. As long as you feel good, it's okay, right?
yeah. Be
What other
some
people say,
bad,
yes.
not is bad. It's I think that it's something good, but
Okay. Very
the
good.
extreme is bad.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Alexis. Vania, Paola, do you have anything to say? Yes. No.
I can say about sugars or sweet,
Yeah.
and maybe you can eat one or another sweet a week, but daily it will be bad for the body. From the age of 9 to 18, it is better to eat meat, fish, and a little of everything. And science or think aid will develop, and we can grow some.
Very good. Very good. Yes. So, yeah, sweet. Yeah. It is important to know that sometimes, for example, kids cannot have a lot of sweets. Children cannot have, children obviously have um, underdeveloped bodies that cannot process, they cannot process sweets fast enough to not affect the body. But sometimes, for example, kids have to have like a lot of a lot of control in what they eat because I mean, as you said, Paola, we understand that kids are developing, they are developing in and they are growing, but sometimes, yeah, we should take care of what children eat, right? Vanya, do you have anything else to say to this conversation, to this discussion we have? Yes, it's okay.
The
Okay,
great example, the great example of the obesity, for example, the country in the United States,
mhm.
and they have foods that contain a lot of fat, like fast food, and in other place they have a bad diet.
Very good. Yes. Yeah. As you mentioned, examples. The United States is a country where food or the amount of food, how much food you eat, it's. I mean, as the more you eat food, the more healthy you are, right? Or the healthier you are, because that is something that we could attach to the culture, to the ideologies they have. Yes. Very good, Duania. Um, does anyone have anything else to say? Yes? No? Okay. So, well, this was our Mayonesa McCormick podcast, and we are going to continue with some other topic next week. Okay. See you. See you soon, and take care. Bye.
Bye.